Hello and good morning to every one of you. This is Black Smiles here. I know it's been a while I came online to share a video. How is everyone doing? I hope we are all taking good care of ourselves, especially with the lockdown in almost every country. I hope we are washing our hands and using the hand sanitizers and observing the social distancing. This COVID-19 will surely pass. We trust God that very soon this issue should be a thing of the past. We don't know how long it's going to take, but let's all stay prayerful, let's stay positive, and also do the necessary things we have to do on our part, and then we leave the rest to God. So you're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time of seeing my video, you're welcome. Kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you would get to see it first. Also, like in my other videos, I am giving out these indicators totally for free to anyone who is interested. All you need to do is send me an email via the email address provided in this video, and you will surely get the indicators for free at no cost at all. But let me make it clear as well that I am not the one that coded these indicators. I have had people getting back to me, this thing is not working as expected, this is not working as expected. No indicator works 100%, just like no strategy is 100%. So we should never depend solely on any indicator. That is one honest truth I'm going to tell every one of us. Don't rely on any indicator 100%. You must have a basic knowledge of trading Forex before you think about trading these pairs, especially boom and crash and any volatility pair. So today I'm going to show us how I take trades using these indicators I'm giving out for free. Some of them come with your default MC5, and then some of them, like the arrows you are seeing, I'm going to open so you see every indicator I'm using here. The indicators I'm giving out are more than this. But today, and I have I think 3 different templates I've shared. But this current one, you can easily get it. You can easily arrange it yourself to your taste with the indicators I'm giving already out for free. You would hear a little noise on the background because my children are home, of course, because of the lockdown. So please bear with me in case you hear noises at the background or on the background. Okay, so let's kick starting. First and foremost, I'm going to open the indicator list so that you get to see all that I'm using for this particular template. I think the other 2 or 3 templates I gave have more than this. So you have your candle closing timer, and you also have your candle time. I just chose to put both of them, but they serve as one, so you could just keep just one and delete the other. You just need one. Okay, I have my supply and demand indicator, which I'm giving out for free. This comes with the Bollinger Band indicator. It comes with your MT5 default setting. I'm not using any special setting, just the default setting. Then I have my moving averages. I'm using 50. I'm using 200, and then I'm using 800. Okay. So, and then I have my MA cross alerts, which tells me when there's a cross. And the settings I have here is 1/3. So should you want to change yours from the default is 5/20. Yeah, EMA 5, EMA 20. So whenever they cross, then there's an alert. But I notice it comes late. So by then the candles have gone far. I always want to be a step ahead. So I noticed 1/3 is faster and okay for me. But like I said earlier on, you don't depend on just the arrows. Please, the arrow tells you to sell, doesn't mean you just jump into the market and sell. Please do your analysis well, so that you don't get back to me and tell me that these indicators are not working. I've gotten 1 or 2 complaints, and I explained to the people that first and foremost, I did not code these indicators. 2, you should have a basic knowledge. You don't just jump into the market because an indicator tells you sell. It doesn't make sense. It's your hard-earned money, so you should please value your money and use it wisely. So for the colors, you can choose any color. I decided to blank out the buy signal because I don't need this boom. So I'm interested in only the sell. In the sell, I made mine white. So this is for that. And then I have my stochastic as well, which I'm using 933. Please, you can see here 933 settings. And then I've added a moving average 10 as well, exponential as well. That's the red one you're seeing there. So basically, this is all I do. But first thing I do is I always make sure I'm in line with what is happening on the M5 time frame. So in order for me to have an easy view, I go to my window setting, okay, click on window up, and then come to tile vertically, okay. So now this is clear now for you to see. So now I only take trades when I have M5. I notice that M5 is very key in this. I only take trades when M5 stochastic is facing downwards, is in a downtrend, because you know boom is a downtrend. So you don't just jump into the market anyhow. Please make sure your stochastic is going down, okay. When you do that, you are safe. Now another thing is, make sure that you don't have price so close to your down Bollinger Band, because there could be a potential spike anytime now, okay. So first, make sure your M5 is in line with what you want to do. Fine, you can check other higher time frames, but this is what I do. I use M5 and M1 together. So when you get an arrow telling you to sell, make sure one, your price is not close to the middle BB, is not close to any EMA, like you can see, and also stochastic is facing down. I hope before this video runs out, you'll be able to take 1 or 2 trades to see exactly what I do. But this is the process. So like over here, you can see an arrow step came out telling me to sell. I'll sell this because 1, this is not close to the middle Bollinger Band. Secondly, my stochastic is facing down, and as at the time this came, also my M5 stochastic is facing down. I don't have any issues. I'll enter gladly and come out. Now with this, I'll not take this. Why? Because it is close to EMA 50. It could act as a resistance. It may break it, it may not. But to be safe, I won't, because it's close to an EMA. I only take perfect entries, because boom or crash can spike anytime. But when you do your little basic homework, it is hard for you to be caught in a spike. If you are caught, then at least your conscience, you know you've done your part. Now I'm happy you've seen what is happening now. A spike has occurred now, and as you see, I told you earlier on that because this was close to the lower BB, I will not take a trade. So I've saved myself the stress of being caught up in a spike. Now a spike has occurred. Now Bollinger stochastic for boom M5 is facing upward. So for now, honestly speaking, there will be no trade personally I'll take until this comes back into a sell direction. I don't care how juicy this is, honestly. If it crosses above this 10, because my settings is 90 and 10, extreme. So if it crosses the 10 upwards, I know that, hey, it's not safe. Now, let me just check what's happening on M15. Let me see. Because if M15 as well is still selling, then maybe I could take an opportunity on M1 if I get a signal. Unfortunately, my internet is a bit slow today, I think, because the lockdown, a lot of people are home, so a lot of people are using the internet, so it's a bit slow, and I'm hoping this gets back up. I'm hoping. I'm going to press this video for a minute and I'll get back to you. Yeah, so I'm back. So I'm on M5 now, M15. As you can see, M15 also is approaching the 50 middle line of my stochastic, and this also might act as resistance. But since I still have 4 minutes for this candle to run out, let me see if I can get going for 2 candles on, just for us to have one trade before this goes up. I hope it goes well. If it doesn't go well, I'll upload it like that. It's a lesson learned, so we always have to wait for the right condition. So I'm going in for a sell for 2 candles, and let's see how it goes. I'm taking this risk because the 15-minute candle is about rounding up, so I might be fortunate to just have one trade before a spike occurs. So let's go back to 5 minutes and see what's happening on 5 minutes. And 5 minutes also is a sell candle that's forming there, even though it's close to the BB, lower BB, like I said. Let's not take a risk, please. I'm taking this because I want us to have just an example of the trades I take, okay, and the things I look at before I take a trade. Okay, so as we can see, it's still in a loss because a spike has not happened. I'm happy that this has happened. So for you to see that when you don't obey these rules, you'll be caught in a spike. Honestly, you'll be caught in a spike. The 5 minute time frame is key. It's key. Please, it is key. When stochastic is not in support on your 5 minutes, stay out of the market. I'm so happy this spike has happened. So now, as you can see, I'm in a loss because I did not follow the rule. So I don't want this video to be long. If we are opportune to get another signal before the time runs out, I'll take one. So maybe I'll press it. Let me just press it and see what happens. I'm back again. Another spike just occurred. This is a lesson to all of us. Please don't take trades when the conditions I've given out from the beginning of this video are not met. Fine, I got a white arrow. It was close to what? An EMA. This is my EMA 200. Thirdly, the stochastic on M5 was not in agreement, and I decided to take a trade, disobeying the rules, and now this is the consequence. I've been caught in a spike. So please, like I said, I don't want this video to be too long. I've shared a video earlier on the steps I take to take a trade, which we all saw successful trades in that. This, I will say, the steps not to take in order not to be caught in a spike when you are trading this pair. Thank you, and God bless us all.